Ever wished you could just step back in time and walk the streets of an ancient empire? Well, today we're going to do exactly that. We're about to journey 2,000 years into the past, into the heart of ancient Rome. We'll start our day in the bustling Roman Forum, where senators once debated the fate of the known world. Along the way, you won't just see history, you'll pick up the English words to bring it to life. Ready to go? Our walk through ancient Rome begins now. Our journey begins here on Palatine Hill with a stunning view over a valley of ruins. Legend has it this is where the twin brothers Romulus and Remus were raised by a she-wolf and where Romulus eventually founded the city of Rome. The emperors later built their incredible homes right here, their palaces. In fact, the English word palace comes directly from the name of this hill, Palatine. Pretty cool, right? All right, let's head down into the valley and into the Roman Forum. This place wasn't just a random collection of buildings. It was the absolute heart of the Roman Republic and later the Empire. Just imagine this space jam-packed with people from all walks of life. It was the city's political, commercial, and religious center all rolled into one. You had grand temples, government buildings, and chaotic markets all buzzing with energy. Over there, you can see the remains of the Senate House, known as the Curia. This is where senators held passionate debates, those formal, high-stakes discussions about law and war. The fate of nations was literally decided inside those walls. This whole area was the stage for public life. Speeches, trials, elections, it all happened right here on the very ground we're walking on, the Via Sacra, the main streets of ancient Rome. Okay, let's shift gears from politics to entertainment. A short walk from the Forum takes us to the most famous symbol of Roman power on the planet, the Colosseum. Its official name is the Flavia Amphitheater, named for the emperor who ordered it built. It's the largest ancient amphitheater ever constructed, an absolute masterpiece of engineering that could pack in over 50,000 screaming fans. Inside, Romans gathered for incredible and often brutal games. These events were known as spectacles, which means they were impressive, jaw-dropping things to watch. Crowds would go wild during violent gladiator battles and exotic animal hunts. The arena could even be flooded for mock naval battles, which just shows how advanced their engineering was. Every social class had its designated seating, from the emperor in his VIP box to the poor sitting way up in the nosebleeds. This building tells you so much about Roman culture, a culture that absolutely loved grand public entertainment. But Rome was so much more than its giant monuments. What was life actually like for an ordinary person? Well, for many Romans, especially the wealthy, the day started at dawn and the workday often wrapped up around noon. This left the afternoon for leisure or free time. Of course, if you were a laborer or shopkeeper, your hours were probably a lot longer. While the rich lived in luxurious private homes called domus, most people were crammed into apartment buildings called insulae. These could be noisy, dangerous, and a world away from the lives of the wealthy senators. But there was one place where all social classes could mix, the public baths, or thermae. The baths were a huge part of Roman social life. You didn't just go there to get clean. You went to exercise, relax, and catch up with friends. It was like the community center, gym, and spa all in one. Away from the grand boulevards, Rome was a maze of narrow, winding alleys filled with the sounds of smells of street vendors and craftsmen. And beneath our feet, totally hidden from view, a network of surface tunnels allowed thousands of slaves to keep the massive city running. Roman life was a story of incredible contrasts, magnificent architecture and crowded slums, public glory and hidden labor. Our walk ends at one more architectural wonder, the Pantheon. It was originally built as a temple for all the Roman gods. Its name literally means all gods. Its most stunning feature is that massive, unsupported dome with a single hole at the top called the oculus, which is Latin for eye. Standing here, looking up, you can really feel the genius of Roman engineering. The Pantheon's design has inspired countless buildings across the globe. It stands today as a powerful testament to Rome's legacy, that is, the long-lasting impact its history and culture continue to have on our world. From the hot debates in the Forum to the roar of the crowd in the Colosseum, and from the quiet daily routines in the Insulae to the divine architecture of the Pantheon, we've walked through the story of an empire. The stones of Rome are filled with epic tales of power, innovation, and everyday life. The Roman Empire fell a long time ago, but its influence on our language, our laws, and our buildings is still all around us. If you enjoyed this walk through history and want to learn English through fascinating stories like this one, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next journey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.